Hello, this is Monica with Second Upon a Time. I've got these really fun antiqued finish. They're pewter with a surgical steel post. And I'm just going to show you a great way to make these very cute. So we have some very tiny PP18 foil-backed rhinestone in amethyst. And I also have these gorgeous, I think they're Czech, vintage, really pretty pale yellow bead that we're going to attach. And I think they're about an 8, looks like an 8mm bead. And these will all also be available in my shop as well, but it's very hard to see on camera, but it's a very pretty amethyst color here. Let's see if you can sort of see that amethyst color coming up on the camera here. And there's a little hollow where we'll be able to glue that in with some hypo cement later. Right now, what we're going to do is take some nice shiny head pins here. If you've purchased my kit on Etsy, I will have already attached the head pins for you using my looper. So you will have the eyelet, and all you have to do is attach the jump ring. So this is a super simple just design that we can make here, but look how pretty that yellow is. I love that. All right, so then we gotta insert it into our looper. This is a 1.5mm looper, and you just wanna make sure it's butted up all the way against it, and we press in, and now we have a pretty bead. And we'll do the same thing with this one here. We can save this for later. So just a super simple design that I'm doing today. And again, just going to, so kind of have it at an angle, and there's a hole right here that I use. And you just then hold it taut and do another little pinch. And so you can see that that loop has been made. All right, and then now these have a lovely ring that you can add them onto, which is very nice, so we can do that. So just a couple jump rings here. And I think I'm going to add the beads on, and then I will glue in the rhinestone. So I usually just use my 2 tools to open up jump rings. I know they do have those little things that you can have on your finger, but my fingers are pretty small, so it's kind of hard for me to do that. So I like to just kind of go away from me, and we can grab that, and we can then grab the end of this, and we just close it right back up. So, and then also what I'll go in and do is I will tighten that loop down. Just kind of try to gently squeeze it. If you squeeze too hard, it'll flip on you. So just like that. And now we've got the loop closed. And then we'll go ahead and glue the rhinestone in. I like to work on these silicone. I like to work on these silicone pads because hypo cement will come right off of it, which is nice. So what we need to do is we want to get our rhinestones out, and we can set it with a tweezer, or what I usually kind of do, we can try the tweezer. If the tweezers don't work, then we can use these bead setter. It's got a little wax, and that can be helpful as well to get that rhinestone set. All right, so hypo cement, careful not to squeeze too hard on it. So definitely so these are nice. So you really kind of just have to let it come out on its own, because otherwise it will go crazy. So we're just gonna let it come out on its own here. Squeeze it very, very gently, just to put a little pressure. Okay. So just the tiniest, like that, little dot. And we're gonna have to leave that there for a second. And then we're gonna wanna grab our rhinestone. Let's try the tweezers here. So I got lucky and it dropped right on it. And then I take the flat of this and we'll just press it. So that fits perfectly in that little hollow there. And just hold it for a minute. And that will dry clear for you. I think the amethyst and the yellow is very pretty together. And you've got lots of sparkle coming off of that. Later we can go in with a little acetone if we see some glue, just to shine that rhinestone back up, because sometimes it can get some glue on it. I'm gonna lay it kind of like that so it stays somewhat flat. There we go. And see, as we can see, we're already getting dripping because I squeezed. Sometimes it's really hard to not squeeze. All right, I'll do this other one off camera here, but I just wanted to show you that. All right, so after our hypo cement has glued and set, here is the final product. Really pretty and sparkly. And I love that faceted check glass, that pale yellow. These are going to be lightweight, not heavy at all. And you've got that amethyst rhinestone in there. So that'll all come in the kit as well. I'll provide a link to my Etsy shop so that you can get a chance to also make these really pretty earrings. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Hi, Monica with Second Upon a Time here. So for the DIY earring kit, you will get the pewter earrings with the surgical steel backs. You'll get the amethyst rhinestones. I've already done the eye pin, the eyelet for you on the beautiful check beads. You get the backs and the jump rings. And all you need is some glue, and you can attach the jump rings and you'll make these.